Yes, and every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. for the Sean Dever Sports Watch on Kaieteur Radio's 99.1 FM, 99.5 FM in Berbice, and live on Kaieteur Radio Facebook page. News, views, interviews, and your calls. So join me and let's talk sports.
Nothing in life is free, but the MyDigiCell app is. You don't need to be on a data plan to use the app. You can conveniently chat with Ruby or an agent for help. Check your account balance, activate a Prime bundle, or gift it to a friend. Send credit. Check the Georgetown and Berbice bridge schedules. Activate a roaming plan. Play Shake to Win for cool prizes. So don't worry about a data plan, buddy. Download the MyDigiCell app from the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store today. Digicel, better together.
This is the news on top of the hour.
Live from our studio in Georgetown.
Kaieteur Radio, 99.1 FM.
Good evening with your nightly newscast right here on Kaieteur Radio. Kevin Smith here. Coming from CBC News, Donald Ramotar said he believes he helped transform the country through deals to extract billions of barrels of crude oil. Ramotar governed from 2011 to 2015. And in that time signed contracts with giants like ExxonMobil and Total. Now, amid the headhunt for black gold, JHI Associates, a newly registered Canadian company with no drilling equipment or local office, managed to acquire nearly 20% of the Kanji oil block, which is located 180 kilometers offshore. JHI was registered in Guyana on May 4th, 2015. Just 1 week before the election in which Ramotar's government was voted out of office. Ramotar insisted all proper procedures were followed in awarding the contract, and that the final decision was made by government technical experts, not himself or other politicians. But according to Clive Thomas, the former head of Guyana's government-backed anti-corruption body, SARA, these are highly irregular things. Thomas had been tasked with investigating the Kanji deal until his organization was disbanded and he was fired last year. Get the full details of this story under the headline in today's Kaieteur newspaper, How Ex-President Ramotar and Robert Broussard Enriched Friends with Guyana's Kanji Oil Block. And I'll just tell you, the Auditor General's Office has noted in its report for the year 2020 that a free-for-all fuel system exists within the Guyana Fire Service. It was noted in the report for spending during the year 2020 that a total of $46.1 million was spent by the government that year to purchase fuel and lubricants for the Guyana Fire Service. Additionally, there is no internal control procedure implemented by the fire service to avoid theft of its fuel stock by corrupt employees. According to the AG's report, this practice was prevalent at 3 fire stations in Guyana: the Rose Hall Fire Station, located in Berbice, the Melanie Damishana on the east coast, and the Lagrange Fire Station on the west bank of Demerara. In fact, the report detailed that auditors counted at least 57 times where unauthorized signatures were used to approve the issuance of fuel at these 3 fire stations. And I'll just tell you, a platoon of Coast Guard ranks is currently on a maritime search response operation in an attempt to locate the decapitated head of a 2 to 3 weeks old male baby. This was revealed by Region 4B Divisional Commander Sunarayan Mahindra, who added that there were no reports made about a missing child thus far, and no one has stepped forward to claim the child. The discovery was made by some individuals around 14 hours 15 on Friday last. Due to the state of decomposition, marks of violence, homicide detectives said, could not have been determined. It is unclear if the head was severed from the body by person or persons, or if it was eaten off by fish or other sea creatures. And on another note, let's tell you that the Auditor General's Office of Guyana is looking for chartered accountants to be recommended for engagements by that office to examine and audit the accounts of public corporations and other bodies. The office, in inviting the private chartered accounting firms, cited auditing the accounts for last year and the current year for 7 named government bodies. They included Chetty Jagan International Airport, Guy Oil, the Linden Electricity Company Incorporated, NCN, the Guyana Energy Agency, NARI, and the Institute of Applied Science and Technology. The books for Guy Oil have been isolated to the current year, while others are slated for audits for last year. And now let's tell you, a 29-year-old laborer was yesterday remanded to prison for allegedly attempting to kill a member of the community policing group, who was at the time attempting to arrest him on a statutory rape allegation. Now, the defendant, Jamal Regan Ford, called Sugar, of Phase 1B Wisrock, Wismar, Linden, appeared in the Linden Magistrates Court before Magistrate Wanda Fortune. Magistrate Fortune remanded him to prison, and the matter was adjourned to January 31st. According to the police, after the rape allegation was made against the defendant, a member of the community policing group attempted to arrest him, but was almost killed during the process. And with that, we've come to the end of this evening's newscast. I'm Kevin Smith. Thank you for listening.
Want value for your advertising